Greetings, dear ones. Good morning. It's great to be here today. I get to take you on an adventure through the 8 highways of 8 to great. Now, when we say great, it can mean a lot of things, right? What are some words we associate with great? Somebody who has a lot of wonderful, What else? Power, Yeah, sometimes it's money and fame, right? Well, we're going to say that great can be anything. Anybody here willing to be a great friend? Let's see those hands. All right, A great mom, dad, sister, brother, son, daughter, sure, So there's all these things we want to be great at, and what we found is 8 to great has helped people with all of those goals, One young woman was in a detention center, hadn't spoken to her father for 7 years, and wrote him a letter because of this process after she completed it. And surely enough, she became what I'm going to say a more loving daughter because of it. We've had people, find their true love. I think we might hear some stories about that today. We've had people find their dream job. We've had people win awards, run their first marathon, sell that house. I'm trying to think of the woman who lost 179 pounds that she had not been able to lose because she had a dream. And once she connected with her dream of joining the military, and she had to be at a certain weight, the weight came off. So I'm very excited to share with you the 8 to great highways. Now, why do we call them highways? Is there a low way to get money? Yes or no?
Yes.
Steal it. Okay. We're not going to talk about the low ways. We're going to talk about the highways. Of course, the highways get you there faster, right? And so what we're going to find is, life's just going to get a little easier. It's going to get a little easier, a little quicker. And that would be okay, yes? And what do they call that when it happens so quickly? They say, it's a miracle. Oh my gosh. And here, what did Einstein say about miracles? Either everything is a miracle or nothing. And so what do we know? We know that everything is a miracle. And so let's let it come easily and more quickly, right? But in the meantime, we'll be happy while we're waiting for it. So wonderful. That's what we're going to be talking about with 8 to great. And again, it's a process. So when we say process, what do we mean by that? I am going to talk a little about magic. Did anybody see that I have drawers that have 8, chest that has 8 drawers in it? Isn't that fun, So, let me just talk a little bit about magic. I know what it is you want.
What?
You want more fun and more friends and more freedom, and more finances would be okay too, yes?
Yes.
Okay, all right, I totally agree, all right. And yet what happens every so often? And then that bill comes in we were not expecting. Oh my gosh, I didn't think it would be that high. And then all of a sudden you get that refund from the IRS and things are much better, yes? But you really want to go back to things being really great. And what do we call this kind of trick again? A magic trick. And why do we call it magic? Because I know the process, you don't. But if I teach you the process, then it would just be it'd just be a process. So, you ready to learn magic? Yeah, okay. It's kind of simple. You see, it's just how the pages are cut. I was just putting the book behind my back to trick you. Yes. $14.95. You too can be a magician. Yes, that'd be good. All right. So now, isn't that fascinating? It was so simple all along. Oh my gosh, what looked to be so. So what else could be simple? Let's see. You just moved to a new city. You want to make new friends. It can actually be quite simple, right? You want to find true love, which sometimes people go, okay, how many books do I have to read and how many online, right? Okay, it can actually be quite simple, yes? You want to really jump out and start that passion. You've always had that passion to write that book or whatever it is, right? And you know what? It's not easy. I didn't say that, did I? I said it was what? Simple. And really, that's all we've ever asked for, isn't it? It's all we've ever asked for. When I was in the shelter for domestic violence at the age of 34, they gave me a simple rule. Mary Kay, welcome to our shelter. You may not talk about him for the next 4 weeks. You may not so much as mention his name. Do you have any questions? There were 7 of us in that shelter. 6 of us did not follow that simple rule. And 6 went back to abuse. Was it easy, yes or no? It was not. And whenever someone started to ask me about him, I'd just say, oh, you know, it's all good, it's all good. Pooh, change the subject. In fact, I had to hire someone. Well, actually, I just had an extra room in my upstairs, so I rented it out to someone whose job it was to walk my child to the door for visitation. Because he was my bottle for the alcoholic, huh? So I had to make a clean, simple break. And that's the kind of rules we're going to give you. And the good news is you don't have to not talk to anybody, huh? But these will all be quite simple. It's just a matter of doing them. But we're going to even give you ways to do them that are more fun and that are more likely to bring about success. Let me just give you one right now, huh? 3 gratitudes a day, no repeats. Any questions? You're grateful for the sunshine today, you're done with sunshine for life. Are we clear? Okay. Now, you're going to find out in a few minutes why that's an important rule for us, but that's simple, isn't it? You don't even have to write them down. Here's the good news. You're going to share them with someone. Now, who could you share your 3 gratitudes with? Coworker. Wonderful. Who else? Family. Absolutely. Family could be spouse. Family could be children, parent, right? Okay, so we'll find out that once you teach this to kids and kids find out how much fun it is, they will never let you forget again. Are we right? Okay. So again, that's the kind of thing we're going to be talking about in Aid to Great. Simple process. Well, the other good news then again is it's a process. Most self-help books, you know, are ingredients. And if anybody's ever eaten at my house, you know I'm not much of a cook. Am I right here, Colleen? Yeah, okay. Well, I have other gifts. At any rate, but if you give me a really good recipe, I can. That's what this is. This is the recipe. So I'm all excited about sharing it with you. You ready to grow?